Howdy, everybody. We are at the Gridiron here in Indianapolis. I'm filming on my laptop with Hunter. To my right over here, we just talked to several different Texas players today.
Indeed, we did.
And we are here to tell you our experiences from our La Quinta hotel lobby.
Heck yeah, man! At the Gridiron, except there's no gridiron.
No, and there's no breakfast either.
It's just a field. It's just a
Right.
It's just the La Quinta.
You could see our view.
At the La Quinta.
Our view behind me over here. A nice little building, some nice Indianapolis architecture.
Indianapolis is a great city. I really enjoy it.
It's very chilly though. So
It's cold, but
Right.
it's got beautiful architecture, like everywhere you go.
So wear
Great
your coat.
restaurants, all the stuff. Wear your coat
like this.
and enjoy it, because it's like it's gonna be about 37 tomorrow,
is.
maybe. It's gonna be very cold. Okay.
It snowed on me when I got here. San Antonio boy immediately snowed on me. So let's talk some memories about what happened today.
Okay.
What did
so
you see?
Today, the running backs and the offensive linemen interviewed. From the Texas players, that is Donta Foreman out of
Right.
Texas, that is Aaron Jones out of El Paso,
Right.
and who's the other?
Trevor Knight.
Running backs.
Oh, running backs.
Running
Who else
backs.
did we
Samaje Perine. Samaje Perine from
Oh,
Oklahoma,
yeah.
record-setting running back, had the record for yards in one game
Right.
for an amount of time. I believe it got taken away. I know he did it against Kansas, but yes, record-breaking Oklahoma running back Samaje Perine and record-breaking Texas running
Right.
back Donta Foreman.
And the most fun name to pronounce in the game is Samaje
Samaje Perine.
But
It's
it's
so
my
easy.
favorite.
It's
Yeah,
just James back.
I got to.
Samaje Perine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't realize
just
that.
James back.
So I got to talk to Deontay Foreman. He was really stoked to talk about Texas City. I asked him a question about his journey from Texas City to UT to this point where he's standing on that podium and talking to everybody. And he seemed pretty interested in talking to us about Texas high school football, because a lot of the other guys were just kind of like, yeah, whatever, I'd rather talk about college and my accomplishments. But Deontay, he had a glow
Well,
in his eyes.
And I understand both parts of that, because for Deontay Foreman, it seemed like it was a very big transformative process for him. Like, he comes from Texas City, and not just he comes from it, it was almost like he made it out kind of thing,
Right.
but not really. Like, I don't think a lot of the small towns in Texas can turn into black holes where you do not get out of. I understand that. I experienced that in my quote-unquote hometown of Abilene all the time. But he really did talk with a glow when he talked about Texas City, because it was at Texas City that he got the opportunity, and he told his recruitment story where they really wanted his brother, Armonte Foreman, who was a starter last year, I believe, caught a bunch of passes, but they sold him. Unless he runs a 4.4 at their camp, they won't offer him. So he runs a 4.4 at the camp, they offer him, and he has one of the best seasons for a running back in Texas Longhorn history. Texas. This isn't schools where bad running backs come out of. This is Cedric Benson. This is Ricky Williams. This is possibly the greatest running back to ever come out of Texas, Earl Campbell.
Right.
And his season was better than any individual season that they had. He broke records. That is a storied group of people.
And just imagine like the pressure that is mounting on his shoulders, because he even told us that Texas City, they've been telling him since he was like a little kid, you better make the NFL, like make us proud, because he said that not everybody gets out of Texas City. So for him and his brother, it's always been an aspiration. Imagine the pressure for this guy playing at UT. He went from, I think it was like 90 attempts his sophomore year to over 300 attempts in his junior year for
50
being
in one game.
Yeah, for
50 in
against
one
Kansas,
game.
for being that main back and delivering essentially. Even though the rest of his team didn't, he was still a top tier back. I definitely expect him to go in the second round, maybe late first, but I don't see him going any farther than the second round.
I don't see him going any higher than middle of the third round.
Wow.
It's just running backs aren't a priority in the NFL anymore. They're a commodity that can be used to hand off the ball to, because there are plenty of running backs that don't fumble the ball. And to play running back in the NFL, that's all you have to do extremely well, not fumble the ball. If you don't fumble the ball, and you run fairly fast, you can be a running back in the NFL. That's it. That is all you need to be able to do. Running backs are not on a high priority. The priority has shifted to quarterbacks, to offensive tackles, and especially, even more so, to defensive ends.
Well,
Because
I
pass
guess I
rushing
agree with
defensive
that
ends are
too.
indispensable.
Yeah, because the NFL life in the career is so much longer for those positions than the running back, which is about 2.5, 3 years. I mean, that's why Deontay left in the first place, because, I mean, was he really going to risk another year of 300-plus carries in this new
carries
in this new system? And then he was also speaking highly of Coach Strong. As we know, his last game, he kind of collapsed and was crying when they lost, and Coach Strong was consoling him, but he's still on that Coach Strong bandwagon. He said that they let him go too soon. He had a lot of love for the Longhorns, but yeah, I mean, he's ready to go.
We've got a lot of stuff up for you right now at www.texashsfootball.com from the Combine. We have our interviews with Aaron Jones out of UTEP, and our other editor, Tony Venegas, will be on the radio in El Paso in just a few moments, talking about how Aaron looks at the Combine, how he's feeling, how he's doing. We got Deontay Foreman stuff up. We have stuff from Trevor Knight as well.
Trevor Knight will be later today, I believe.
About to be posted.
He's a very good-looking man in person. I could see where Katy Perry fell head over heels for that man, but we talked to him.
You have to reference Katy Perry.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a good-looking guy in person. You know, some people, there's the illusion. You know, the camera makes you look better,
this
but
is my good side.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury and him are probably the two best-looking men in football that I've met, so take that as you will. And we also,
I'm not here to grade this.
I am. Yeah, you know, some people, they have their 3-4 star grade on abilities, and mine is the Mansom factor. But after that, we also have Aviante Collins. I did a long interview with the TCU standout, and that will be available tomorrow afternoon sometime, because it's a long one. I got to edit it together, and we'll get that out to you.
Aviante Collins also impressed heavily at the bench. I got to watch some of the bench press for a little bit. The most anyone that I saw did was 35, and Collins did 34. He had a misrep, just a slight one rep that he just didn't lock out quite enough. But it was a really impressive showing. And that's the thing about the Combine. That's what makes the Combine so much different. Like, it showcases little about what you can actually do on the field. It is purely about strength, how fast you can run, how smart are you, can you give the correct answers, which are an essential part of football. Like, if you are, you can have the best pass rushing form on the face of the planet, but if you're only 200 pounds, any offensive tackle can just kind of pick you up and set you on the ground. That's just the laws of gravity. That is how weight works. That is how mass and force work. But because of these 40s, because of these bench presses, they are making or losing millions of dollars.
And plus, like, delivering under such pressure too, because I know that when you were watching them, you said it was just silence. And you could feel the anxiety in the crowd, and you could feel the anxiety with the athlete, because you're not allowed to take pictures, you're not allowed to take video, you're not allowed to talk. And so they're up there pretty much for the entertainment of everybody else. And it's almost like a circus, you know, where it's like the strong man. You know, we have to watch the strong man do his thing.
It's very akin to that, except if the strong man knew it was doing that, knowing that he would either make his life or break his life. Like, it is that intense, that close. And there are so many kids from Texas high schools here, always well represented in the NFL, which is awesome. So I think we're out.
We're out. So check out TexasHighSchoolFootball.com for our stuff. Facebook, I did 3 Facebook Live videos of what the fan experience looks like, plus some banter and humor, and they were avoiding me while I was filming it, so it's pretty much just my mug talking about Trevor Knight and Cliff Kingsbury and all that weirdness. But go ahead and lead us out with whatever you were about to say.
I'm actually going to try and write something on the silence and the strangeness of this, because I do feel like that's a unique thing that not many people experience. So look for that coming out very
just
soon.
A bunch of dots all the way down the page. It's like, and he grunted and he lifted and
I'm just going to post The Sound of Silence by Simon & Garfunkel like 10 times.
It's a good workout song too, apparently.
No, it's not.
If you want to lift the bar, listen to Simon & Garfunkel. All right, guys.
All right, we're out.
Take care.